Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy reset day. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How's Wednesday treating everyone? I want to know. I really do. Hello. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Kat. Hi, Joey. Hi, other cat. Hello. How are we feeling? I'm happy to be here. You know what? Not just because I got 4,000 moonstones on my dream snap. I was in a good mood anyway, but that certainly didn't hurt. Hi, Jeannie. Hello. I feel like, yes, the fence, there she is. What a day, what a day. Hi, Momo. Hi, Maya. So today we're going to be doing what it says on the tin. We're going to be checking out reset stuff. I'm going to be checking the Scrooge shops. I think today I can finish up the rest of that spring event. I'm pretty sure, unless the new thing that unlocked is a multi-day thing, which I guess it could be. I haven't looked yet. And then there have been a couple little sneaky, teasy things about the update that's coming up. So I'm sure we're going to talk about it. You're waiting to see what the premium shop has to offer. Been waiting for stream. Oh, I'll show you. Will I show you? I shall. But first I'm going to go to the Scrooge shops. How did everyone do on Dream Snaps? How's everyone? Well, I mean, I guess we'll talk about the current theme once we get to that point. But are we getting excited? I feel like we're finally getting into update teaser time, which is a good time for me. I think, like, I've talked about this so much, but the middle phase of update cycles is usually a bit of a drag for me. When I finished doing all of the quests and such, if I'm not really having a ball with Dream Snaps, it's like I'm just waiting to start hearing new stuff. It's not even that I want new stuff in the game. It's like I want to start getting excited about new stuff again, you know? You got 4K as well. Amazing. Renee, you haven't had a chance to check yet. Fair, fair. Kelsey, hi, welcome in. You got 2,500. Listen, that's good. I feel like with new Dream Snaps, if I get 2,500, I'm like happy. You shall be going to check when you finish making your chicken wraps. Wait, what's in the chicken wrap? Is it good? Listen, y'all, I'm so distressed. I made pasta yesterday, not from scratch. Don't get it twisted. I do make pasta from scratch sometimes, but I did not yesterday. I had a box of pasta, but I was like gonna be making a Cajun chicken pasta, like a Cajun chicken Alfredo sort of moment. Shayla, hi. And yes. So I'm getting prepared. I'm getting ready. I'm chopping up the chicken. I grab a spice blend from my cabinet, like a homemade spice blend, and I could have sworn my partner told me it was Cajun seasoning. I could have sworn my partner told me it was Cajun seasoning. I put it on this chicken. I'm like, sniff, sniff. This smells a little... This one smells like it's got a little sweetness to it. But literally, I'm like, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. So I start cooking up, like sauteing up this chicken, and I'm like, And then I taste a piece of the chicken when it's done, and I'm like, you know, why does this feel a little cinnamon forward for Cajun seasoning? I'm not gonna worry about it. Now, why? You know what? I've learned my lesson. I need to trust my intuition more because I knew it was wrong. I mixed it into the sauce anyway. And you know what I made? Not Cajun Alfredo. It was barbecue seasoning. Now, was it the worst thing I've ever had? No. Was it good? Not really. So that was my cooking flop of the week. They don't happen too often, but that was a bit disappointing. Barbecue Alfredo. Blech. It wasn't very tasty. My partner didn't mind it. Spicy chicken, avocado, tomato, cucumber, and crispy onions. Oh my goodness. That sounds delicious. That sounds so good. I love avocado. That's you putting hot honey in your breakfast yogurt and wondering why it was spicy. Oh, I'm not a big hot honey girly. I feel like I used to have hot honey occasionally because when I worked at the specialty food store, sandwich shop, cheese board, wine cellar, fine dining restaurant that I worked at, I was at the cheese counter and we would make cheese plates where we had like, you know, cheese, we had like prosciutto or like salami and stuff. And then we had hot honey as well. And a lot of people would like hot honey. And every now and then I would taste it on some cheese, but it's not a go-to for me. You love it on pizza? I can't really do hot honey. Here's the thing though, I don't like sweet pizza. You know how sometimes tomato sauce is really sweet? I like more of a savory tomato sauce. I don't like a sweet pizza. Okay, let's go back to the valley. Nicole, hello. I think we can check the premium shop now. See what's up. Screwed shop done. Yeah, I'll look at my mail later. Okay. I feel good about this. So a premium shop this week, we have a London clock tower. Wow. It is actually kind of cool. I wonder how tall it is. It's 10 by 10, the actual footprint of the tower. I like that it looks like it has sparkles around it. We have this railway station set. I'm very curious to hear people's thoughts about this. It comes with multiple pieces, this entrance, this awning individually, a little ticket booth, which is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. It says DDV Express. Does that say WDL, Walt Disneyland Express? LDN, DDV Express? I don't know, it says a couple of different cute things on it. It has this rail crossing sign that has this barricade that actually goes up and down, which is pretty cool. We have multiple different track pieces. Now, I think the reason why I have kind of mixed feelings about this is because I don't know that for me it's necessary. I feel like I've built a little train station moment with the park's entrance and a couple of pieces from the Dapper Delights Star Path and the railway pieces from Rift in Time. Like, it's cute, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I feel like I can make something like this anyway. Hi over on the Twitch side, Anthony. Hello. But I feel like the what are they called? Train track pieces that you craft are quite resource intensive, if I remember correctly, so it's nicer to be able to buy them. There's also this corgi puppy. This is kind of cute and also kind of cursed. I don't know. Cute and cursed. envision the set in the Glade. It's gonna look so good. No, it is gonna look good. I agree. But I also built something like that in the Glade already without buying it from the premium shop now. Does that make sense? Like, that's not me hating on this set. I think this set is really cute. It's purely just like, do I want to spend 2,500 moonstones when I feel like we have railway station at home? Is it a slightly more, what's a word I can use? Is it a slightly more ratchet version? Yes, but it is still railway station set at home, you know? Hi, Anna. Hello, hello. Yes, with this very park's entrance, in fact. Anyway, and then we have the shooting star. You think the shooting star is cute? I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I need to watch somebody's review of the premium shop because the shooting star gives me the couple of floating celestial type things that we had a couple weeks back, and I don't like those. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this. It does kind of give me Wish though, which is cute. I do love Wish. So I'm not sure. This is again me saying I would love to have an option to view this, like preview things on a biome. You know what I mean? Before purchasing it. Because this might look cuter when placed than it does isolated in this premium shop preview. But yes, those are the new things that we have. Then we have the Spotlight collection with the park's entrance. Love this item. The clock set, which I like. The Platinum Mickey and Minnie. Regal Splendor. Elsa. A couple of things from the Dapper Delight Star Path. The black sequins dress. That is basically Ariel's coming out gown. Her coming out gown. And the Royal Jacket set. Limited time deals. We have this set of items that were from the first ever rotation of the premium shop, I think, that we ever got ever in the game. And then I've got the seaside stuff that I still haven't purchased in my recommended and such. Premium shop, I think it's kind of cute. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's my least favorite. I would say I'm probably most tempted by the clock tower, but I haven't decided what I'm going to get yet. You got the shooting star, Stormy. Do you like it? Okay, and then having seen this, it will come as no surprise that the Dream Snaps theme this week is City by Moonlight. Imagine flying over a city at night and capturing the enchantment of moonlit streets below. Choose clothes and decor that sparkle with stars and a touch of Peter Pan's mischief. Now, why a touch of Peter Pan's mischief? I'm gonna stop before I get mad. But that's the Dream Snap theme. It's fine. It's truly fine. I agree that they should have added a train, Kelsey. That would have been a nice addition to the railway station set. I do think that would be nice. Yeah, Dream Snap theme is fine. We're voting on Inside Out Weather. To maybe no one's surprise, I threw together a 5-minute Dream Snap. No, it was like 10 minutes, but still. Okay, we have the Springtime Floating Festival. This opened up, I believe. I think this is my last day feeding the capybara. And then we'll have some routine duties. So I might actually do the festival and these routine things. And then we have a couple update stuff, of course, to talk about. Let me pop in here. May I enter? May I enter? The shooting star is 1 star only, and it goes in a circle like the asteroids. Hi, Candia. Hello. They should have. You still don't have the train car item. Can you see what I submitted? You can see what I submitted, but when I tell you I put it together in 10 minutes, I did, and you can call me a hypocrite. I did a rain thing because it was the easiest. 10-minute rain dream snap. It is what it is. Okay, it's fine. It's not the worst dream snap I've ever submitted, but if you look at it, like if you just like trick it, that's an inside joke. If you just like look away, like real quick. It's cute. If you look closely, you're like, oh, girl, ooh, child. What are you doing? And you know, that's okay. Oh, I should have found a flower for this capybara before I came here. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute with a quick glance. So I'm hoping people will just be speed voting and then I might do pretty well. But yeah. There's a lot going on. Well, I guess there's not a lot going on in the ways that matter. So today is Wednesday, a sunflower. Yes. Okay, let me go get a sunflower for this capybara. You can't put anything on the tracks from the train set. I don't remember if you could put anything on the tracks that we have, the craftable ones. You got 1,500 and all you did was take a pick in front of the volcano item from the star pass, so you'll take it. Listen, I truly do wonder. I'm nosy. I like numbers and things. I would be super curious to see how many, like, for lack of a better word, like throwaway dream snaps people submit now versus before they changed the moonstone allotments for dream snaps. Does that make sense? And I don't mean throwaway in like a rude way. I've taken pictures in a room that existed that were not cute because I did not want to do a dream snap. I'm a big proponent of like just literally take a picture so you at least get 300 moonstones and maybe you'll get more. I think that's totally fair, but I would be curious to see if more people spend less time and effort on dream snaps now than they used to, you know? Okay, here we are. There's a dig spot by the cards and the couch and the tower thing. I don't actually know where that is, but we can find it. I also might as well grab this bamboo. I don't really think I need it for any purpose, but it's nice to have, I guess. Okay, a card. Oh, probably over here. Let's see. Yes. Here we be. Love the tips for the gardening island. Well, thank you. I was kind of proud of some of them. I know they're nothing revolutionary necessarily, and like I'm sure other people have had similar ideas, but I was just brainstorming while I was creating it and I was like, yes. Oh, I like the little embroidery bit on this apron. That looks kind of cute. Let me put this on before I judge it too harshly. Hi, Harris. Hello. Gardener's apron. How do we feel about this? You stopped putting in the effort when you put more time in and you end up with 900 or less moonstones. Well, yeah. Hi, Owen. Hello. I like the embroidery on the apron at the bottom. I think that's kind of cute. It looks low quality. It looks so low quality. What are we doing? Okay, see like the edges of the straps? What is that? It's like weird, blurry, artifacty. Like real bad. It's kind of that way on the apron as well, but not nearly as much. But like the texture on this actual embroidery bit is good. So what is this? What is this? And also, this might be silly, but I feel like aprons don't usually look like this. This part ends here, and then the bottom skirt part of the apron starts all the way over here and it's the same thing on this side. I feel like most aprons don't look like that. I do kind of like the draping of the skirt. I think it's kind of interesting. And I like this part of the collar detail, but it's kind of odd. I feel like some parts of this are really nice and some parts of this feel very low quality and very low effort. Overall, I don't think I'm going to be wearing it. But I like the embroidery looks so good. That makes me more mad. We've talked about this before too. I feel like it makes me angry when I see that Gameloft is capable of doing things that look good. Like, this looks good. And then we see like something like this. What is that? What is that? Anyway, it's free. Let me mind my own business. Let me not mind my own business, but let me stop talking about this for now. Okay. And we shall go to the last spot. You're just starting with Dream Snaps before you press submit and you had no idea that there was a theme. Sorry for all the selfies. Listen, don't apologize. You got your moonstones. The flower whispers to you in a petal soft voice. Don't let the Queen of Hearts guards see you and you'll make it through the maze just fine. Now, what is this? After Tears of the Kingdom yesterday, I don't need another stealth mission. I truly don't. Okay. Be sneaky. Got it. Navigate a maze and be sneaky. Can I go through there? Oh, I can. Okay, well, that was easy. Let's see. There's an exit. There's a chest. Wait a minute. None of my business. Yet. Cinderella, hello, hello. Okay. I guess. Go this way. And by that, I mean I'll go back this way. Huh. Wait. Huh? This maze annoyed you yesterday? Well. We'll see how it goes. I did not do the routine duties yet, no. Oh. Now what is that? Oh. Huh. We're going. We're following. Okay. Beautiful, wonderful. Let's go this way, I guess. Okay. I'm truly not sure where I'm trying to be. I saw the chest. Ah! But I think it was on the complete other side of the maze to this, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's right there. Wow. Nothing like pure luck. This was you yesterday. You have no idea where you're going, but you're also trapped. Yeah. Wait, what was that? That we just... Oh, we'll leave and we'll look at it from the furniture menu. Okay. We've completed the event. Okay. Go to the beach, I guess. You don't understand why you would buy premium for Star Path. Feels like a premium shop, but now you also have to do a lot of tasks. Are you wrong? Well, so the premium Star Path, if you're gonna buy stuff from the premium shop, well, how do I explain this? If you're spending moonstones or money in game, like moonstones or real money on moonstones in game. The premium star path is a good deal because you're spending like what, 20, just over 2,000 moonstones, or maybe just over 3,000 moonstones, and you're getting a lot of premium items for it. And even though you're spending moonstones, you get the majority of the moonstones back as rewards in the star path. So if you're going to complete all of the tasks, you're not going to have actually spent very many moonstones. So it's like more bang for your buck than just straight up spending moonstones on things in the premium shop. Also, then the past star path items are going to come back to the premium shop in the future, and they're going to be way more expensive if you want any of them. So as long as you're going to be playing the game, it kind of behooves you to get the premium star path. I would recommend it, but if you don't like the items, by all means don't. You might also be looking and being like, oh, Tink, how interesting that you say that you didn't buy the premium star path. I didn't buy the premium star path yet because I'm a little low on moonstones, and I'm kind of trying to wait till the end of the season to spend my moonstones on it. But I've done all of the tasks for the most part, and I will be getting it. I just haven't yet. I did the same thing last update. Okay. Wait a minute. Something isn't right here. We did this puzzle. We got a pouch. Did I not open the pouch? What was the reward meant to be for that last puzzle? Because it was like a little furniture pouch, and I picked it up. Check wardrobe? Oh. No. The apron we got from something else. I truly don't know. Oh, an umbrella. Oh, okay. There it is. I don't, ew, I don't like it. Ew. Ew, okay, thanks. Yikes. Yikes. When you start now, is it still okay with this one? For the star path, yeah, you have 19 days. 19 days left to finish everything in the star path. So if you wanted to get the premium star path now and start, you would probably have time. It's pretty quick. I think total probably like a couple hours to finish the star path. You hate that the eyes move? Yeah, I did not like it. Okay, we need to do some royal tasks, open some memories, and earn 7,500 Dreamlight. We also need to quickly talk about update stuff. Okay, I'm not going to pull this up on Twitter because I don't like going on Twitter, but DDV tweeted today. They also, I'm sure, shared this on most of their other social medias. The star path emojis. We were just talking about this like yesterday, I think. You like the spring light archway from the vault rewards today? I don't have the vault rewards yet. I mean, I only have like the duplicate ones, if that makes sense, because the new ones are from the premium star path. We were just talking about what we thought the star path was going to be, and they shared their emojis. The first one is like the Colosseum and a lightning bolt or something. The second one is crossed swords and a shield. And the third set is a horse and wings. So it's certainly giving Olympus, warrior, Pegasus, Hercules, star path, which I guess might not be that surprising. I'm hoping it's good, right? I'm hoping it's good. They've really dropped the ball, in my humble opinion, with Storybook Vale. They didn't give us enough for Mythopia, and I'm hoping we get some more stuff that'll be really cool. Oh my gosh. Not the premium shop house, the star path house better be chef's kiss pristine, you know? You found a perfect thing today, an official Dungeons and Dragons crochet book? Oh my gosh, everyone stop. Stop what we're doing. Give me a second to pull this up. I've kind of abandoned my crochet adventures, but this might pull me back, I'm not gonna lie. Dungeons and Dragons crochet book. The Owl Bear! Book of Many Patterns, stop it. Not the gelatinous cube. And the mimic. Okay, I will be looking at this later. A giant D20 pillow ball thing? Okay, anyway. Thank you for bringing that to my awareness. I needed that, actually. After we got what? Oh yeah, what we got in the mail. That's what we're just about to talk about. Okay. Sorry for that brief moment. That, wow. Beautiful, brilliant, wonderful. I'm gonna have a giant D20 pillow. Okay. Epic trouble ahead. This is the mail that we got, I think yesterday or today. I saw it today, but I wasn't on my game yesterday, I don't think. Okay, it says, you didn't think I was finished, did you? I've got something epic, all caps, planned for a certain hero and his satyr pal. Here's hoping the gods like my art style, or there could be trouble. Hee hee hee. Signed, the Realm Weaver. P.S. Take some disgusting berries for your pesky raccoon friend. I don't need them anymore. What is this? Any ideas? I have no idea. It's so villainous, right? The other mail that we got also felt villainous. What was that? I don't remember what it was. It would have been after this, right? Maybe we didn't get it. Maybe I made it up. I thought it was before that. I don't remember. All I remember is this. No clue. Pocahontas raccoon. Well, yeah, I think that's what the berries are supposed to be for. But here's hoping the gods like my art style. Or there could be trouble. Art style? Hee hee hee. Take some disgusting berries. I don't know. I feel so silly because I feel like this should be obvious. And I'm truly struggling, but things to ponder, things to ponder. Someone sinister is up to some sinister happenings, and we'll probably get more information with the next update, it seems. Just the chat with Merlin last time? Maybe. I don't know why I thought we got a letter last time as well. And then we talked to Merlin about the letter, but... Okay, opening memories and completing royal tasks. Let me go to my island. Yeah, we just got a new letter from the Realm Weaver, Nina. Also, welcome, welcome. How's the Palia update treating you? Let me actually do these over by the cooker again, because these get pretty crowded pretty quick. Ah, epic and art style is giving you Epic Mickey vibes. I never played Epic Mickey. We had it and my sister loved it, but I never played Epic Mickey. Was there like a villain in Epic Mickey? Do we think it's gonna be evil Mickey? Well, no, it wasn't evil Mickey, because Mickey was trying to save the day. The villain from The Princess and the Frog? That doesn't really give Facilier to me. Does it give Facilier to anyone else? I feel like the art style and the epic probably are the clues, and I feel like you're probably onto something, Chaos. Okay, open up memories. You know who it is because of the hee hee hee. Wait, what? Really, Anthony? Is that like an obvious thing? You know what? Sully, get up! Get up! Get up! Okay. Go to the plaza. Oh, it's me! Le gasp. You know, you're probably right. It's Stink. Stink's gonna be in the valley. She's up to something. She's saying, I hope they like my art style because I'm a trash artist. And she's like, anyone who insults me will be dealt with. I don't know. Not Stink. Yeah, it's Stink. Okay. Let's do some, I think it was royal tasks. The way I just looked at this like 10 times. Yeah, some royal tasks. We can mine in Dazzle Beach, fish in the peaceful meadow. Okay. You did mention the gods, so you don't know if there are gods in Epic Mickey. I thought the mention of the gods had to do with the fact that the next update we're getting is Hercules and Phil. That was the impression I got. I truly don't know who the villain in Epic Mickey is. Isn't it like... Maybe not. I guess I was under the impression that it was some like... spooky ooky darkness, quote unquote, kind of vibe. There was just like a re-release or like a remaster or something of Epic Mickey last year, I think. Mimi, hello. We just wrapped up the spring event and we're talking about the mail that we got from the Realm Weaver and who we think it could possibly be, what we think is happening. Imagine the Realm Weaver is Pete. Don't say that to me. I don't know why. I have a little bit of an irrational dislike for / of Pete. One second. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That's what I was wondering. So, allegedly, from a quick search, unsurprisingly, the Epic Mickey is... Well, never mind. That's not the villain, though. I don't... Is it? No, I don't know. I would need to look into it more. Decorations. Let me just move those. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And go ahead and mine. Imagine the Realm Weaver as a new original character. That would be so odd, right? Although I guess we do have someone, you know, that is an original character in the sense that, you know, you didn't have the mail when you logged in for your snap results. Wait, really? I think I saw it. I saw it before I got my Dream Snap results because I did my Dream Snap last minute this morning. And when I opened my game, it was there. So it was before reset that I got it. I don't know when it appeared. Sell 1 mineral. Okay. They made Lore Keeper and the Magic Typewriter. Magic Typewriter? They did make the Lore Keeper. That's true. It could be someone just new. But we did have a conversation with Merlin. Did the conversation with Merlin make it seem like it was someone we knew? Although I guess theoretically it could be someone we knew because we knew the Lore Keeper, even though we didn't know the Lore Keeper, you know? I don't know. You originally thought the Realm Weaver was Randall from Monsters Inc., but you haven't heard a single other person agree. I don't know if I got that energy, but I'm also not like a Randall enthusiast, so I don't know if I would spot clues that supported that theory or not. What if it's Darth Vader? Now listen. You've had this conversation before. Darth Vader, to me, watching all of the Star Wars movies, not that scary, except for that one awesome scene in Rogue One. Now that's a villain. That was cool. Was it Rogue One? I think it was Rogue One, right? I like watched all the Star Wars and everyone's like, ooh, Darth Vader, one of the worst villains / best villains of all time or something. And I'm like, I don't know, he's kind of just there. They kind of just like talk about him a lot. It's kind of a lot of like telling, not showing. I'm like, he like air chokes someone out a little bit, but that's kind of it. That's kind of it. But then watching Rogue One, I was like, this is the fear that I needed to be instilled into me. Danielle, thank you for lurking. I hope work's going well for you. Also, I have mentioned before that even though I'm not a Star Wars fangirl, I do think it would be hilarious to see Minnie sitting down eating lunch with Darth Vader. So I'm kind of here for Star Wars characters being added just for that, to make that a reality. Okay, sell 5 fruits. I can do that. Only because he said he would be watching, but we might not see him. Ah, that's fair. Was there also something about rats, or did I make that up because there was a theory of Bruno? Was there a theory of Bruno because of rats, or what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, the Bruno or the rats? Take a picture, feed a fox. Okay, well, I'm not going to feed a fox because I'd have to do that in the Forgotten Land, not the Forgotten Lands, the Frosted Heights, and it's a bit cluttered up there. Feed a crocodile, now that I can do. Give me a little lobster, thank you. Sounds like Kingdom Hearts level nonsense. I still want to play Kingdom Hearts. Darth Vader scared you in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show? I didn't watch that. I haven't watched any of the shows. Danielle, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yes, crocodile. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah, where you at? Did I assign Miko to Pocahontas? Brief intermission. Oh, I did. Okay, good, good. Can Percy be assigned to anybody? No. Fair enough. What was the flower today for the event? A sunflower. It's a sunflower. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna go around the other way. Also, if anybody's been following my saga of reading the book that I wasn't sure whether it was bad intentionally or unintentionally, I still don't know if it's bad intentionally or unintentionally, but I do kind of find it funny. It's like equal parts really like not very good and also equal parts so bad that it's good. So if you're looking for a book to be confused about and probably laugh and not know whether you're laughing at the book or the things in the book, I would recommend potentially Rules for the Summer by Megan Quinn. That being said, I'm like 130 pages into the 585 page romance novel. So if you don't want a chunker of a romance, and frankly, who does, maybe steer clear. Make some plain snow cones. You've acquired the train set and you're obsessed. I love that. I do want it. Kingdom Hearts is your favorite game of all time? Really? Like the series as a whole, or do you have one of the games in particular that's your favorite? Plain snow cones, and also make these. No worries, Mimi. Not treat yourself. Okay, wait, I think have been done with this, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we just now finished it. The royal tasks. Okay. The hairstyle is really cute. Thank you. It's Giselle's from Enchanted. It came with the dress that she wears, and that's how, you know. It's cute. I still think the bang is banging a little bit too much, but I choose to pretend I do not see that. Okay, Maui, you're doing your thing. I need to get more Dreamlight, but how much do I actively want to do Dreamlight grinding right now? Not very. Although, what I am going to do real quick, because I think both the Capybara and BB-8 are almost, like, really close to level 5. I'm going to quickly run to my snippet lures and see if I can level them up. You're going to make a whole setup in the Gulch. Yeah, when I did see the train set, I was like, and the London clock tower, I was like, this will look good in the Gulch. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do if I end up getting it, because I haven't done any decorating in the Gulch yet. I still hate saying that word. It's not very pleasant coming out of my face. Finally got home from work and can sit down and play. Amazing, amazing. I hope it was a good day of work. I was going to say, and it's the weekend, but I forgot that it's not for everybody. It's just the weekend for me after today, but you know, it's what do the youths call it? Hump day? Middle of the week, we're almost there. Wait, what's up, Chaos? Don't know if you're an Olivia Rodrigo girly. Last night you thought it would be so fun to watch as many reactions to I hope you're okay as possible, and that was a horrible idea. Listen, I do like Olivia Rodrigo. I listened to her, wait, you go over there please. Her single Drop Dead, and it's so good. I'm excited about the new album. I only listened to it once because in general, as much as possible, I like to listen to an album start to finish for the first time without really knowing the songs. That being said, I have been running up the numbers on both Leak It and now Therapy at the Club by Flo off of their upcoming sophomore album. So it is what it is. It's almost the weekend for you. A 4-day weekend. Nice. Wait, I didn't realize a headband was what we got from that. Okay. We'll have to check that out in a second. It's the weekend for you too? Oh, wait, fabulous. We love that. You still think they should have gone with Glamour Gorge? I agree. And also, I feel like it's important to note that I just saw, like, when I glanced over at chat, I only saw the word gorge. And for some reason, my brain immediately converted that to George. So I thought you were just randomly talking about Regina George, and I was going to be on board with that. In fact, today I was minding my own business, browsing my YouTube homepage, as I often do, and something popped up about the Mean Girls movie, or well, the Mean Girls the musical, the movie, and I had somehow ejected the information from my brain that Ali'i Cravalho, otherwise known as the voice of Moana in Moana, the movie, was Janice in Mean Girls the musical, the movie. I definitely forgot about that. You're on annual leave until Saturday, but had training all day. Oh, gross. I actually feel like trainings for work are the worst. I would 10 times out of 10 rather be working than participating in training, because I feel like training, at least the ones that I've had in the past, I mean, now there are some that are informative where you're like actually learning new skills, but a lot of times I feel like it just ends up being like silly corporate stuff that's not actually necessary, and it's so boring. It was good for you. It was leadership training. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. This capybara is giving me a hard time. I truly don't think it's level 5 yet. Hi, Willie. Hello, hello. Oh, pay no attention to the 10,000 inkies that I'm just going to run past and not clear. I'm just gonna go over here. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you, Capybara. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm no longer on the hunt for the fence. It feels so freeing. Okay. Open this. Thank you. I forgot we have that mirror. Let me move into the sunshine, and then we'll check out the headband that we got with different hair, because I don't think this hair will work. At least I'm pretty sure it was a headband. It certainly looked like it. Where's just old? That'll work. I was looking for the braid, but that's fine. BB-8 headband. Okay, listen. This is kind of really cute. And also, I do take offense to the fact that the headband... Wait, no. That's the headband resting in front of my ears. Or is that my sideburns? No, that's my sideburns. It just really looked like the path of the headband. And I was like, that would be so uncomfortable. Okay. Adorable is what it is. No, I agree. I like it. It kind of feels like... What am I thinking of? There's some type of person who wears like a little fascinator or something off to the side. My brain is thinking like old school flight attendant, but I don't think that's what it is. I think my brain is also telling me that those girls that wore the boring outfits in the girls that wore the boring outfits in Goblet of Fire, and they walk in and there are butterflies and stuff or something. I feel like, did they wear like side fascinator things? I don't know. It's giving Star Wars eleganza extravaganza, you know? I'm here for it. Headband kind of looks like a robot from the movie Batteries Not Included. Wait, I don't know what that is. Okay, let me travel back to the valley and drink some of my coffee. I have warm coffee 2 streams in a row. Well, it was warm when stream started. It's not anymore, so never mind. I think I shall go back to the glade and spend some more time decorating the glade. That's where your head went, flight attendant. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Like, I don't know where I would have seen a flight attendant with a little side hat, but something tells me it is a thing. Speaking of flight attendants, oh my gosh, one of the best things happened yesterday. So I talk about the Windy City series all the time. Windy City by Liz Tomford. It's a sports romance interconnected standalone series, and I really enjoy it. Oh my gosh. It's becoming a TV show. Flight Attendant reminded me of that because the female main character in the first book is a flight attendant. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I think it'll be so good. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello. Wait, what do you mean what, Maya? Wait, do you also love Windy City? Yes, I was on Instagram yesterday. Why was I on Instagram? I don't know. I just opened it and the first thing there was Liz announcing. It was like her cute little face. And she's like, I know some of you are probably upset that the Windy City series is now officially finished, but we have good news. There's a TV show. If I'm not mistaken, I think Amazon is making it. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Crazy how much recognition she got from Moana in reaction videos you've seen of Mean Girls. Everyone called Ellie Moana girl. Yes, it took you 5 minutes to figure out how to spell her name. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. To be fair, I feel like that was like she was like a child when she did Moana. So I think it makes sense. I want to say she was like 14 or something. So it makes sense that most people would know her from Moana. Wait, this made your day? Amazing. Isn't Amazon also doing Fourth Wing? I don't know. Respectfully, I don't know if I can deal with it. I don't know if I could deal with the Fourth Wing show. I truly don't. Okay. Let me actually go to the vacuum real quick and pick up all of the stuff on the ground. I feel like Amazon was originally going to be doing ACOTAR. I don't know if that's still happening or not. But I am excited about Windy City. I hope and I imagine, okay. Because here's the thing. They could do it like season by season for the book, but they can't really do it. Because they do happen kind of sequentially, but I feel like there's a world in which they have the majority of the characters in every season of Windy City. Like, they'd be living their lives. Like, they could sprinkle in a little bit more content. You know what I mean? I mean, Indy is in the first book anyway, because she and Stevie are flight attendant buddies together, but I want to see all of the characters all the time. Oh, I love them. You own all of the Fourth Wing books and you haven't read any of them. Is it worth it? Now, I own the Fourth Wing books. I've only read the first one. It's because I usually reread books before reading the next book in a series to make sure I have all of the information. And I have no desire to reread Fourth Wing many times. So I'm waiting until the last book in the series comes out to do a reread of Fourth Wing and read all of the rest of them. Fourth Wing, if you liked YA dystopia books from the late 2000s and early 2010s, or you like fantasy romance, and you like fantasy romance books a la ACOTAR or something like that, I think you will really like Fourth Wing. I had an entertaining time reading it for the majority of the book. There was some weird pacing in the middle that I didn't like, but overall it was a very entertaining experience. If you are a fan of straight up fantasy books that aren't romantasy books, I don't know if you'll enjoy it that much, because the most troublesome part of Fourth Wing to me, apart from one thing that I feel like should be a trigger warning that has to do with some interesting, to me, dubiously consensual, spicy things. Apart from that, my biggest issue was that the world building makes no sense. And therefore the plot kind of makes no sense because the plot is built on the world building. But if you can just be like, that's fine, I don't need that, then I think you'll have a fun time. But also, I kind of feel like just read a YA dystopia from the early 2010s if that's what you like. That's my opinion. I am gonna read it again, and I'll try to read the whole series, but it wasn't my favorite. You love Fourth Wing? That's okay. I don't judge people who love Fourth Wing. I read it in like 2 sittings. I had a great time reading it, except for like the mid to late. Like, if the middle of the book is divided in half, the second half of the middle of the book dragged for me. But it's fine. Also, people can like different things. I know a lot of people love Fourth Wing. It's super, super popular. I thought it was fair, like, I thought it was entertaining, but I thought that the world building made no sense. And I didn't like the dubiously, like, potentially not really consensual spicy stuff that happened with the dragons and their riders. That made me feel really uncomfortable, actually. You're so bad at picking up a book. The last book you read was The Hunger Games, like forever ago. I really enjoy reading. It's one of my favorite hobbies, but I do go through big swings in how much I'm reading. Right now I'm in a reading heavy phase, but usually if I'm playing a lot of video games in my free time, I don't read a lot. And if I'm reading a lot, I don't play a lot of video games in my free time. Now is a bit of an anomaly when I am both reading a lot and playing an extensive amount of Tamagotchi Life. You think if it even remotely interests you, you should read it. You're not typically a fantasy girl and you loved Fourth Wing. It's written with more modern language, which makes it easier to understand. To be fair, it does drag in some parts, but the story is important and the twists are good. Interesting. Yeah, I think another reason why I waited to finish the series. Oh, also, I saw somebody ask when the last book is coming out. I don't know. I think there are 3 books out right now, and I believe there are meant to be 5 books in the series. The 3rd book came out a while ago, from my understanding, so I wouldn't be surprised if the 4th one is coming out fairly soon. Actually, I could probably check on Goodreads and see if it says. But another reason is because the 2nd book is Iron Flame, and I had heard a lot of people say that Iron Flame wasn't very good. Like, even people who really, really enjoyed Fourth Wing said they didn't really enjoy Iron Flame. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait then. Because if I have kind of mixed feelings about Fourth Wing, then let me just like not push myself through the 2nd book right now. It looks like there's not a release date for the 4th book yet, at least from what I can see in a quick Goodreads search. If you're looking for a fantasy with modern language, it's an urban fantasy, which I would kind of describe Fourth Wing as an urban fantasy. Like, the way the society is pretty modern as well. I personally recommend Legendborn by Tracy Dion. It is YA. Fourth Wing is technically not YA, but it's new adult, which to me is YA, where the characters are technically legal age, so they can have spicy scenes, but they're written pretty much the exact same stylistically. So I'm a big fan of Legendborn. If you want something that is a better segue thematically to high fantasy books, like you're wanting to get into fantasy, but you want something really approachable that's going to have more of like a romantasy or YA point of entry, I would recommend Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It starts off pretty much like romantasy kind of vibes, and it kind of slowly adds more character and more kind of high fantasy tropes as the series progresses, and by the end it feels kind of more like a high fantasy. Okay, let's see. Iron Flame has a lot of filler. It's more of an in-between book, but it has some of your favorite scenes in the series. I don't necessarily mind an in-between book. The book that I finished most recently was called Fever. It's the second book in a trilogy called the Chemical Gardens trilogy, which is a YA dystopia from the early 2010s. And it was very much like a bridge book between the first book and the last book in the trilogy, but I thought it was really good. And I'm really excited to read the last book soon. I want to give myself like a couple books breathing room before I get to the last one, but I'm excited about it. So far, I'm enjoying the trilogy quite a bit. Hey, one of my YouTube holes that I'm in right now is watching people usually rant review books. I find it so fun. I love a rant review. That's why at some point I kind of want like, not review, because I don't think no, it's not that I don't think I'm smart enough to do like an actual thoughtful review. It's that I don't want to have to do like an actual intellectual review of something. I just want to yap. So at some point I want a channel where I could just yap about stuff, which I kind of do on stream anyway, to be fair. But yes, I've loved watching videos that are mostly rant reviews of books. I watched one yesterday. Well, I watched part of it about the Ugly series by Scott Westerfeld, which I read as a child and I loved. And I reread the first book a couple years ago and I was like, huh, it's interesting that I read this at like the young age of 12 and don't think I was very psychologically damaged by it, but go off, queen, I guess. And this morning while I was making my dream snap and my thumbnail and stuff, I watched one about a how do I explain this? About a book that was a VeggieTales inspired spicy romance book. Now, that was a wild ride to watch that video. Will I be partaking in the book? I will not. But I feel like I got everything I needed from it from the video, so I think we're good here. You were so excited for the movie, but it doesn't seem like we'll get another. At least you haven't seen anything. Oh, for the Ugly series, I saw some discussion about the movie when it came out, and from the opinions that I've seen, people did not like the movie. Even people who were fans of the books did not really enjoy the movie. But I also remember that the movie was in the works for a long time. And I think it kept being delayed because of, I don't know, studio reasons, maybe pandemic reasons. But I think it was delayed multiple times. And then I think it was one of those things where it's just like, it ended up not coming together in a way that really worked. Okay. Let me put that. Actually, probably need to bring this around this way. Yes. I can't see where this path is on the mud, but that's okay. As someone who read the books as a tween and hasn't reread, you thought the movie did a decent job. Kind of felt nostalgic. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Will I? I'm not sure. Maybe I will after I finish my reread of the series. I am planning on rereading the rest of the books. Because I only reread the first one, but I own all of them. We'll fix it. I think we'll fix it by bringing this way and this in this way or something like that. See. Okay. I mean, this path truly doesn't have to be perfect, partially because it's going to be a path through the wilderness, and also because it basically blends in with the ground anyway. We're not even really going to be able to tell. Something like this, and then maybe I'll pull this way as well. Or maybe we'll do a stone path through here. Why does it keep saying I have mail? It might be because I didn't take the raspberries. Yeah, let me do that. Okay. Also, let me get rid of these mailboxes. Off, please. You. Beautiful. I kind of want what? I kind of want one of these headbands in real life is what I was trying to say. I should make this wider. Yes. I think that will work potentially. And then we shall pull this away. Layout. Kind of. I mean, probably once I start adding trees and stuff, that will make it a little bit easier to know what I want. I will go ahead and grab some rocks for a path here. I kind of wish I could use... That's wrong. Let me see, actually. The ones from the Oasis Retreat Star Path, I think they're going to be too orange-y. I don't like that for here. I wish we had those rocks in all the different colors. Because they're so good to decorate with. This we will do like so. Y'all, what do you think are the odds that we're getting Meg in a DLC at the end of this year? I know we've talked about this recently, but I don't know if my love for Meg is truly understood or not. I need her in the game. And the amount of sadness that we're getting a Hercules update and she's not going to be in it is truly... It's just so sad. Now, I think before I do any treeing in this area, I need to grab things. I need to grab things. The things will be camping kind of stuff. Ooh, I could do a tent, maybe. Tent over here? We all love Meg. Can't believe they're not adding her for free. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not surprised that they would potentially, I mean, we don't know yet, but I'm not surprised that they would potentially make people pay for her. It just makes me sad. It's not surprising, but it is saddening. I feel like one of these. Thoughts or dreams about the next DLC? I truly don't know. Anthony! Say it ain't so. Are you not a mega truther? Are you not? Anyway, thoughts or dreams about the next DLC? I truly don't know. After the teaser that we got in Witch Blossom Ranch, I feel like surprised at the character that seems that we're getting, and uncertain about who else could possibly be coming at the same time, you know? Wait, you're not a Meg truther? Wait, why? How? How? Wait, you're not a Meg truther, Nina? Wait, what? Okay, listen, no. I know everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. Everyone's opinions are valid. And also, I struggle to understand how one could not love Meg. Huh. Fascinating. They put every Rapunzel character under a DLC other than the villain. I mean, to be fair, they put both of the Sleeping Beauty characters that we have right now in a DLC. Do we think all the Winnie the Pooh characters will be under a DLC? No idea. Not this opinion. Listen, Jeannie, you said it. I didn't. Watching the stream while playing Dreamlight Valley yourself is top tier. I'm glad. Today we're doing more talking than decorating, but sometimes it do be that way. Some days I just can't be stopped. Let me grab some of this stuff. I feel like we have a fair amount of camp stuff, but I don't remember what most of it is. Don't we have like a fire? Fire. You're not a Hercules fan now. Whoa. Whoa. Are you sure? You also DNF'd Fourth Wing. Listen, I didn't, but at a certain point in the book, I can see potentially how you might have. Oh, also, you know what? I forgot. And another thing, that part was really annoying at the very beginning. Now, okay, so I could see someone DNFing it at the point where it gets really slow, kind of at the midpoint, like mid to late part of the book. But I could also potentially see someone DNFing it right at the beginning when for some reason the author decides it's the best way to provide world building information to have the main character regurgitate a history book to herself for no reason. That was a little silly goofy. That was a little silly goofy. Four chapters in. It also has a bad love triangle, like the kind of love triangle that's like, why is it even here? It doesn't need to be a love triangle. Now, I personally am not a love triangle hater. I know a lot of people don't like them. I do like them, but I like a love triangle where there's actually like a reason for it to be there, or like you can see that the character actually likes both of the other characters, or like there's a reason why the decision is a difficult one to make. I don't like a love triangle that's just there for like just to be there, where it's like clearly she's not interested in one of these people and they're just there to eventually do something that's bad enough for her to be like, I don't want to be with you. We knew you didn't want to be with him. Well, you're lying to you. Like, we knew. Like, we all saw it. You don't have to convince us that now that he did something that you think is, quote, bad, that, like, now you could never be together. You weren't gonna be together. You like them when they're just not competitive brothers. Okay, can I be so I need us to be so for real and so honest with ourselves. Can we stop doing brothers love triangles? Can we stop? Like, it's weird. There's nothing wrong with it necessarily, objectively, but I don't like it. It's gross. I'm just saying, if my sister was ever with somebody, there's no way that I'm going there. It's not happening. Not just because I love my sister, but also just because, like, then you spend the rest of your life knowing, like, they're with my sister, though. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, Thanksgiving is going to be real weird. It's not for me. Vampire Diaries, listen. Too much on Vampire Diaries. Not too much on Vampire Diaries. It's fine. The music is fun. Meg would probably be your favorite character from the movie, though. Please don't ban you. No, you're not banned. Don't worry, Candia. You're allowed to not be a Hercules fan. I might not ever get it, but different strokes for different folks, I guess. A bike, yes, that feels like something that's gonna work here. Probably this. Do I want to make them a little garden? Maybe. I forgot we have this fishing trap. That's kind of cool. Maybe I can put this over here somewhere. Oh, a picnic table would probably be good. Maybe even in this color. I pretty much always use the... Actually, let me not lie. I was gonna say I always use the other color. I truly don't remember. I think I use both of them, to be fair. Portable radio. I think I want the blue one, though. But I'm not against using that. Get some crates and stuff. A little burlap sack moment. Probably this table with the blue tablecloth moment. Yes, yes, yes. You know what else I think about sometimes? I don't know why brothers love triangles made me think of this. But the fact that Princess Diaries 2 exists and Mia doesn't end up with the guy from the first movie. I know it's like explained, I think, in the voiceover intro of Princess Diaries 2, and I know Princess Diaries is based off of a book series. I didn't read the books, but I didn't like that. You know? Maybe it's just because I liked the brother guy from the first thing. Maybe that's why I was thinking about it, because he was a brother, not her brother, or not a brother to anyone that she was interested in, but he was a brother, you know? Bird. House. Great. You don't think he's even in the second one? No, I don't believe he is. Is this a safe space to say you've never seen Atlantis? You've only heard about it from me. It's a safe space for that, but it's also a safe space for me to say that I truly highly recommend that you fix that. Atlantis is cinema. It's truly cinema. And I feel like your life will be enriched through watching it. Guy she does end up with is too closely related. How are y'all both eligible for the throne? I forgot that. I haven't seen the second one in a very long time. But to be fair, eligibility stuff can get real weird real far, or real fast. Like, that is probably a very, very distant relative. Same with Wicked. Wait, you haven't seen Wicked yet? Wicked is very good. I feel like we're far enough away from the release of For Good that I can say that it was a little bit of a letdown. Was it still iconic? Yes. Was it not as good as I hoped it would be? Yes. You know? Was it bound to be this way? Like, was it an inevitability? Also, yes, I think, because the second act of Wicked, no matter what John Chu tries to tell us, is the weaker act of Wicked. It was always going to be a little bit of a disappointment, especially after the masterpiece that was Wicked Part 1. Still worth seeing. Still happy we have both, but probably many of my rewatches will be just the first movie. And I think that's okay. You feel the same way about Max not being with Roxanne from the first Goofy movie to the second one? Yeah. And like, I get it. Max is literally like a middle schooler. What is he, like 13? Now, it's a little silly for us to expect a 13-year-old to stay with their fellow 13-year-old or something. But it's still like, oh, we're so cute together. I need to bring this path out even further. Or I need to put this fire back here. That's also a possibility. Maybe this fire goes back here. You had your husband buy you Wicked Part 2 forever ago and you still haven't watched it. I do recommend watching it. But I feel like... I think the thing about Wicked for Good is I think while there were some changes from the source material, they didn't change enough. And I know that's kind of wild to say as somebody who does enjoy the musical, and like Wicked is like huge, right? But I feel like they needed to change a lot or add a lot. in the second part in order for it to be a good movie. Because even as a musical, the second part, we look the other way at a lot of things because of our love for Wicked. You know what I mean? Like, I think they were trying to be pretty faithful, and I think that was to the movie's detriment, honestly. You still haven't seen the second one? Which one is better? The first one is better, in my opinion. I know not everyone feels that way. Some people do prefer the second one. The second one, it has a lot more drama in some ways. Like a lot more interpersonal drama, I guess. And a lot more tie-ins to Wizard of Oz. So I think those two things can make people like it more. But it's more chaotic. The pacing is not as good, I think. And in general, even though it has some bangers, I feel like song for song, the first movie is better. Let me put this over here. Wait, which way are you going? No, that's the back, I think. That should be the front. There we go. I'm looking forward to the new Ariana album, though. I didn't listen to... I think there were a couple snippets of songs or something. I haven't listened to any of those, but I think Eternal Sunshine is my favorite project of hers. So if this is not necessarily... It doesn't even necessarily have to be similar, but I think I really enjoyed her writing on Eternal Sunshine compared to a lot of her writing on her other albums. So I'm hopeful that I'll enjoy this one as well. I don't want like a little... Where do I want this? Put these back here somewhere, maybe. I want something by this chair, and I'm not sure what it is. A flower, perchance? Thanks for lurking, my little corner. I appreciate it. Reset filters and send me to foliage. This? Let's see. Not the rain, no! Happy reset day to you as well. Congratulations on the 4K. Okay. Things good. Oh, seeing Vanellope reminded me of Tomodachi Life. Guess what happened today? Mother Gothel fell in love with Snow White, who, mind you, is in a happy relationship. Still not married, but still in a relationship. I was a little bit like, Mother Gothel, I don't think you're actually in love. I think you're just jealous that she's young and beautiful. But if you want to be in love, who am I to stop you, you know? I mean, I'm technically the only one who could stop you, but I'm not going to. I'm not that kind of deity. Also, we've had 3 babies. Belinda and Naveen had a baby. Tiana and Milo had a baby, and Orpheus and Eurydice had a baby. Still no Merlin, Madam Mim baby, and I'm real mad. I'm wondering if it's because Merlin is old. I don't know. I don't have proof that that's why there's no baby, but I don't have proof that that's not why there's no baby. I've tried. I think I need some stuffed animals. I need a little Mikey. No. 3 is a lot of babies. 3 is kind of a lot. I also added Cinderella today because yesterday I got I think they're called princess shoes or something, and they literally like look like the glass slippers from the live action movie kind of. They're sort of prismatic and they have a little heart on it. So I made Cinderella today. She's the newest addition to the villa, if you will. So much has happened. I know we didn't play this week, so there have been some changes. I guess I could put this there instead of this flower. Maybe? I could. I don't know that it's that cute though. You wouldn't be able to get in that chair. How much do I care? Good question. Not sure. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, I need a guitar. And some chairs. Get rid of this. How many Miis do I have now? 32, I think. 31 or 32. Okay, let me see. Where? Oh, also, Joy keeps trying to propose to Antonio, and I'm like, ma'am, you two are children. You can't get married. I won't allow it. Like, I think she's asked like 3 times if she could propose to him. I'm like, no, girl. You're 11. Calm down. I like having a little amp over by the fire, makes sense. I didn't even realize that children could propose to children in the game. I think that's kind of silly. But I do want all of the kids to live in like a house together because I think that would be cute. And for some reason, none of them will ask to move in with each other. Like, sometimes the adults will be like, oh, so-and-so should, like, I really want to live with Disgust or something. And I'm like, no, I just want all the children to live in a little compound. But I can't get them to yet. I don't want to use the striped ones. The striped ones read too much like beach chairs, I think. The solid ones feel a little bit more like they could be camping chairs. They are giving kind of Easter colors though, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. The last time you watched was when I added Joy and Sadness. I think we only did 1 stream after that. Which was when I added Rapunzel and Mirabelle and someone else. Feel about this? Kind of okay. I didn't use this table, but do I need to is the question. I guess I could just pop it back there. Yeah. I don't think I need this. Ah! Or this, or this, or this. me pop down here and see how it looks. Yeah, I don't hate this once I add some trees and bushes and things.
So mud here isn't chocolate? Okay, who decided that?
What? No, I think that's fine. I do need to move this blue chair though, now that we have that table with the blue back there. Here we go. Hi, Abigail. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Wait, what about the... I don't even know what she said. Something about chocolate. Go away. Wait. Don't be mean. She's such a cutie. Listen, what's everyone's deal with Vanellope? Y'all can't just let a girl be happy and live her life. Okay. I didn't really leave a lot of spot for trees, and that's on me. A little bit, but we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Mostly I'm concerned about over here. It's gonna be like... Will I still be able to get to that mining node without too much difficulty? She's awful and annoying? What? She's a kid! She's just a baby. I don't know, I like her. Team Vanellope, I guess. Could put that there. It's really gonna be blocking that, which I don't love. I guess I could use some of these instead. And kids are annoying as a species? That's crazy. I feel like I never see Maui anymore. Sometimes I forget he's in this game. Okay, I should probably also put some stone under... You hardly see him anymore either. Yeah, I don't really see him. Well... That's definitely a thing I could do. Huh.
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
That's not true. I'm the coolest person you'll ever meet. Another tree. This one can go back here, probably. Like so. I need something here. I don't have a lot of short trees I can use in this area, which is a bit of a problem, but never fear. I shall persevere and overcome and all of those things. Grab one of these. Right about there. I mostly want to leave this central area free of trees, but I do need some, like, I needed something here. Although I guess I could switch that around and put this over here potentially. And this back here, or one of the tall boys, since there's a house there. Oh, a footprint. Well, I could just move that rock. Or I could try another tree and see if a different one fits. Sure. Sure. You know, we have time to decide. We don't have to commit to anything right at this moment. 'Tis fine. Now, for over here. Oh, that's a dig spot. Okay, well, go dig it up, please. I kind of wish we could get rid of these in furniture mode, to be honest. Okay. Also, this place is going to be such a hassle to navigate and, like, try to find specifically the crocodiles and stuff once I'm done decorating, but that's just the life we're going to have to lead. I don't know. Not really sure what to do about that. I could just decorate less, you might be saying, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, I wonder if anyone here has a gizmo or a thingamabob.
I mean, probably Ariel. I would think there are probably some thingamabobs around and gizmos. It's looking kind of cute, though. I move this tree so the leaves are not going through this house. I think they still are a little bit, but that's okay.
I hope the storm doesn't get too...
Okay, let me have... Probably didn't need to grab these right away, but... Anyway... Put these right around there. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I can go there, that's fine. Do you want something back here? I do wish I had like one more tree type I was using back here. I feel like one more would be perfect for not having things that are too similar, too close together. I'm just kind of like one tree type shy of having that. It's buffering a lot for you. You just logged off and back on and you're hoping that helps. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I think from my end, everything looks okay. I know YouTube does have issues like that sometimes, but actually let me just double check one more place. Yeah, I don't have anything in my OBS or my YouTube studio that's saying that there's an issue on my end, so I apologize. Probably just YouTube doing YouTube things. Okay. Now for here. Probably... Oh, I forgot these trees have a massive footprint and that's why I wasn't using them as much. But it would be nice to have one there. Let's see if we can make that work. I think so. I think so. I want this to be kind of enclosed by trees. That's the vibe. Like a little copse in the woods. It's YouTube. It was doing it for you earlier. Yeah, YouTube's been having issues like that for months and months. I know a lot of other people have had their viewers say the same thing, and yeah, I'm not sure. There's lots of problems. An issue on your TV, but not on your phone. Oh, interesting. Forgot you were watching live, so while you're decorating your plaza, you've just responded like we're on FaceTime. I love that. That's fun. Maya, I feel like, listen. Decorating, I think, is a learned skill. So I think you can definitely decorate well. I also feel like decorating is just a series of trial and error over and over. So just like moving things around, trying things different ways until you find something that you like. So I believe in you. I think you can do it.
I'm so happy Eric's here.
Also, I think eventually you get into a bit of a flow of like how you tend to decorate things. Like I tend to decorate things in pretty similar ways. And if I'm trying to do something that's not that, it's like a whole new learning curve all over again, you know? Which can be fun, but also scary. Okay, let me grab a couple of these probably. I think I'll put one of these over here maybe. And these somewhere over here for now. I think I need to add a little bit more in front of that tent, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. You've never decorated a whole area before, but you're currently working on the plaza. You've been waiting for the Disney Parks entry, and now you have it. Oh, amazing. I do love the Parks entry item, and I really love using that in the plaza. I haven't had it in my past couple plaza builds, which is a bit of a shame. I actually haven't had it in my valley at all recently, I don't think, because I had it in my plaza the last time I did a whole valley tour, but I bulldozed that valley, I think before I even uploaded the tour video, to be honest. That was a year and a half ago, roughly. And then I had a different plaza that was not this one, but it didn't have the parks entries, and I had a different meadow that also didn't have the park entries, and then I changed these and I don't have it anywhere here either. Gotta find a place for it. Yoo-hoo, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I think this is like 3 of the same tree right in the same spot, but I think I don't really have a choice. I mean, you always have a choice, but I think my options are pretty slim, and so I will probably be doing that anyway. And then this I'll probably put over here somewhere, and grab another one of these for over here somewhere. That's a lot of those trees. Do I care? I don't know. I'm not certain. I'm gonna just plop these for now, and then we're gonna go back and look a little more closely. Welcome back, Anthony. I hope your sister's doing okay. I grab you, yes. And plop you somewhere over here. Where is that path? Good question. Good question, me. Like back there. Okay. Yeah, far too much of that. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
I wonder
pointing me here?
That is fine. That is fine, I guess. Okay. You started a huge building project in Pocopia, a bridge. I don't know anything about building in Pocopia, but hopefully you're having a good time. This... Sorry, I'm having a think moment. It's not that serious, but... Okay. If I put this... Okay. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. I put this here somewhere. And then I put this over here somewhere. That might break up the green there a little bit. I mean, it's all green, but you know what I mean. But then this is going to be a problem, and we'll just have to deal with that in a second. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Because now I have the exact same problem on the other side that I had everywhere. But I guess at least it's only on one side now, question mark? If I pop that there, that might help it though. I don't like that tree there. Rotate it a different direction. Is that better? Not really. It's like all giving one long curtain now, which I don't love. But it might just be the way that it is, and I might have to deal with it. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out. Okay. This the ground rock? Yes. Okay. Ooh, no, no, no. I'm by a cliff, which means the camera's not going to be my friend, and there are 10,000 trees, which means this is an unfortunate place for the camera to not be my friend. You're gonna go there. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. I would love to just grab things from where I have them out already, but I don't want to move the camera because I don't want to deal with the camera being a pain in my butt. And so we're gonna be creative. A bridge is spanning your entire area. Wait. I don't know what that means. I literally have not like seen any Pocopia. I've seen like a few thumbnails or something. But is the challenging part of your endeavor like the materials that you need for it, or is it the actual building process? I'm curious. Oh, it's like a sky bridge. Oh, interesting. This forest bush. Ooh, I don't want to move this camera. Go there, I guess. Not the tree, but thanks anyway. I wanted this grass. Thank you, thank you. It's more the design, material, grinding is a breeze. Okay, okay. I just wasn't sure how grindy Pocopia is. Move in there, perhaps. I anticipate this will need some adjusting once we actually pop into the game to look at it, but I also just want to have things placed for now while my camera is mostly cooperating. And then deal with changes later. I think that's the energy I'm rocking with right now. Okay. These. There we go. Here we go. You go like, oh yes, you can go there. That's nice. Oh, I still haven't watched The Last Unicorn. I need to get on that because I finished the book a little while ago. And I brought it up to my sisters a couple days ago because they love the movie and they were so surprised. They're like, how have you not seen it? Because I just never watched it when they watched it. I mean, it was like on around me, but I never kind of like lingered or paid attention to it. Okay, you know, I don't hate this actually. I do need to like fix this little spot here, but I don't hate this. You love that movie, The Last Unicorn? I enjoyed the book. I'm interested to see the movie because it's I feel like the book, I mean, it's a fantasy obviously, but like especially with the Red Bull, the way that it's described, and I don't know, I'm interested to see how a film treats it. But I think the author was like heavily, I think the author might also be a filmmaker, question mark. I thought I read that he was really involved in the making of the film. I don't know. You recommend a show called Paradise? Is that the one with Sterling K. Brown? If so, I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I think Sterling K. Brown is a fantastic actor, so I am interested. Meadowgrass, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, oh, I could just literally grab it from here. Maybe. It is? Okay, yeah. I've heard that it's really good. I heard that it's getting another season or something. Just wow is all you can say? Here's the thing though. Whenever, I know this is unfair to this man who has been in many things. However, when I think of Sterling K. Brown, I do mostly think of This Is Us. So then when I see him in something, I'm thinking about how I should finish This Is Us. And when I'm thinking about how I should finish This Is Us, I'm thinking about how sad This Is Us makes me. So it's a very complex set of emotions. You watched both seasons in 4 days? Oh my. Maybe we should watch it. I think actually my partner's sister also mentioned to him that they're watching it, like she and her husband are watching it, and that they really like it, so he might be interested in watching it. Maybe it'll get him to leave me alone about Love Island All-Stars. To be fair, I shouldn't be rude. He's the only reason we ever make it through a season of Love Island. Because he's pushing us to finish it. He's in Supernatural. Sterling K. Brown, really? I never saw Supernatural. We know this, though. I've talked about this. How many seasons are in Supernatural? It's too many. I feel like that's true. Isn't it like 13 or something? Or is it more than that? Oh, well, this is unfortunate. I was trying to grab something, but I'm too far away from it. Or too at an angle. 15? Too many. Also, isn't the main guy from it Dean from Gilmore Girls? Can I see him as anything other than Dean from Gilmore Girls? I don't know. The best and worst show ever. I'm intrigued. I do love a show that's both good and bad. I should probably put some lights around here now that I'm thinking about it. I'll do that. I don't want any in this trail area, but I will put some by this campground kind of area. Do we need any other reason to watch it other than Jensen Ackles? Who dat? Give me a second, I'm Googling. I looked him up. Okay, I know his face because he's the guy from Supernatural. That being said, respectfully... He's a man. Hi, Taylor. Hello. Wait, don't do what? Don't do what? Don't say what? No, wait, do we love him? Do we love... I don't know this... listen, sorry to this man. If he was walking down the street, I can't actually say that. I would know a thing. Well, no, it depends on how much I was paying attention. Like, when I Googled him, I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy from Supernatural. But, I mean, I've not seen Supernatural. I don't believe I've seen him in anything else. I don't know what else he's been in. If we were banking on just a person to get me to watch something, I don't know that that's gonna do it for me. Okay, I did not say just a man, did I? That feels a little, I don't know, adding just in there feels a little... I don't think I said just. We should adore him, really? Eh? I'm sorry. It wasn't a bad eh.
This valley is the most
I'm decorating in Disney Dreamlight Valley and talking about Supernatural and hurting people's feelings, apparently. And my name is Tink. Let's see. What am I looking for? This. It was a bad ad. No, I promise it wasn't. It was just like, I was just trying to find a way to... I was trying to find a way to just like inquire about like, I don't know. It's online forever now. It wasn't a bad I promise. He's a perfectly fine looking, conventionally attractive man.
We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
Ariel, we're fine, actually. Ursula's just chilling for now. I mean, once we get another quest line, then we might have to worry, but for now, we're good. Tink is canceled. Listen, if I haven't been canceled yet, I don't know if it's happening. Oh my. Actually, I don't say things that are too bad. I certainly try not to. There we go, there we go, there we go. And maybe I take one of these. Actually, I don't want this. I want these. Yes, that's better, that's better, that's better.
I wonder if anyone here has a gizmo or a thingamabob.
It's looking good. Respect the opinion, but no. Wait, no to what? Are we still about...
What is with this neighborhood?
Let me not disrespect this man further. Is it still about Jensen Ackles? You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hmm. Can I look up other images? I didn't look at his wiki. I went to Google Images. He looks like someone who would be in the movie The Longest Ride. You know? He looks like someone who would be cast as a British man by someone who doesn't know any British men. You know? He looks like if he frosted the tips of his hair, he could play Jesse McCartney's cousin. You know? Anyway. This picture is nice. He's fine. He's a perfectly fine, conventionally attractive man. There's no hate. He is Texan and bow-legged, but he's gorgeous and Dean to be protected. Listen, sure. I believe these things because I have no reason to not believe these things. And his voice, it melts you. I don't think I know what his voice sounds like. Maybe if I watched the show. Do we like him as, like, an actor? Do we like him as a person, even though we don't know him as a person? Or do we like him as a character? Or do we like him as a combination of them? Oops. I got stuck in the cliff. All the things. Okay. Well, maybe then I just need to, like, watch the show, and then I will get it. You know what I mean? To be fair, I feel like I am more of that kind of girly anyway. It's like, you can be, like, a perfectly pretty person, but, like, you know? But then if you have, like, a good personality and you're a pretty person, then I'm like, oh, you know? It's a long series. I know. That's why I don't really want to get into it, I'm not gonna lie. Also because I would probably be watching it by myself because I don't think it's something that my partner would watch with me. And that just cuts into my me time, you know? Where do I put this? Here, perhaps. It's also 15 seasons of, like, 2010s length, which means that's probably, like, 200 and 20, 200, 300. It's got to be over 300 episodes. How many episodes in Supernatural? 327. Yeah, I was pretty spot on. That's too many. Ignis, hi, hello, hello. Do Paradise first. Well, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I feel like also it was a CW show, right? I don't know if it was always a CW show, but it was certainly for a while, if not the whole time. And that scares me because I've watched Gossip Girl and what else? The last part, like most of One Tree Hill was CW, although I do love One Tree Hill, but some of that is crazy. And oh, the Vampire Diaries, of course, Pretty Little Liars. I've watched them, but at what cost, you know? Why is that too many for Supernatural? It's not too many for Supernatural, it's too many in general. Oh yeah, thank you everybody for liking the stream if you have on the YouTube side. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. Especially when it's pretty much just a vibe stream. Like, technically we're decorating, but we're mostly just hanging out, to be honest. Of all the things I've watched, or you've suggested I can watch Paradise, I probably will too, because like my dad recommended it to. Okay, it had already been on my radar because I had seen. It might have been in an Actors on Actors. If not, it was like an interview clip or something where Sterling K. Brown was talking about it. And I was intrigued. And then later, my dad recommended it. My partner's sister recommended it. Someone else recommended it. You recommended it. People are loving it, I guess. You know what else I've had recommended? I don't remember if it's been on stream or if this was just people that I know in life. Manifest? Anyone watched Manifest? I feel like we have talked about it on stream. I haven't watched it yet, but people say it's good. How do you learn to decorate and do dream snaps? Decorating, I would not say there was a specific way that I learned. I just kind of started putting things places and moving them around until I found something that I liked. Dream snaps, I would say kind of the same. But I know that there are people who are quite strategic about dream snaps who have specific recommendations when you're making a dream snap. One that I can think of is probably Senpai has, I think, a dream snaps tutorial video. And at least back when I would see his posts about how he did on Dream Snaps, I think he did really well on Dream Snaps. So I would probably trust his advice because his track record was pretty solid. This way, I think. I still want to be able to get through here, so I don't want to put too much. But I don't want it to be just a completely empty little pocket. But I want it to mostly just be room to run through so I can get to the water. It's fine. Oh, lights. Lights. Lighting. I need to check Netflix and see if I can mooch off of my neighbor's Netflix again. I mean, consent, like, they said that I could mooch off of their Netflix. I need to see if Netflix lets me mooch off of it. Because what I want to watch is Thursday Murder Club. Now that I read the second book, I really want to watch the movie. Okay. Okay, maybe I put you over here, perhaps. Something like that. And that lights up, but it wouldn't be bad to have this somewhere over here. The only thing is it might ruin the way that it looks in-game. If so, I'll move it. You've gotten 1,500 moonstones every week since they changed the tagging system. You don't know what more you can do to get 4K. Yeah, I have mostly gotten like 1,200 and 1,500 since they changed it as well. This week I got lucky and got 4,000, but actually let me see what the top dream snaps were. I haven't looked at them. Full screen. Sorry, looking at the beard, this has nothing to do with this dream snap. This dream snap is perfectly lovely. When I see a beard like that, I know it's Jafar's beard, but it specifically makes me think of Twisted, the Star Kid musical. Anyway. Wait, how do I... Oh, like this. Is this tilted? I don't love the camera tilt, but this is a cute dream snap too. Cute. Yeah, they're cute dream snaps. Let me see. I think I'm fairly pleased with this. I kind of want to turn it to nighttime and see what's up. But I don't hate it. Got this, and then this way we got this. And then we have this path through here. I might just throw some of this over here as well. Just for a little something something. And then this area back here will be where we make a nice big pergola path moment towards Pocahontas' house. I'm enjoying it so far. This area kind of reminds me a little bit of the camping area that I had in... It wasn't the lagoon, it might have been the promenade or something in the Wild Tangle in Eternity Isle. I think it was there in my Eternity Isle tour video. But I like it, I think it's cute. Hi Brady, hello. I kind of want to see how it looks at night. I mean, now that it's raining though, it's a little bit of a different story. I'm pretty pleased. We got the bear chair, love that. Wait a second. None of my business. Never mind. Oh, having the wagon there is a little silly. Let me move the wagon. I don't love that you could just see the red and the lightning bolt down the entire path. Did Dreamlight Valley fix the issue where you decorate and it flashes? I haven't had that issue recently, but I don't know whether they technically fixed it or whether it's just one of those bugs that kind of comes and goes. I only think I had it once. And the one time I had it was on stream, so I don't know if it's fixed. But I think we might wrap up. Hopefully next time we play, we'll either do a dream snap or I'll finish the area of the glade. Oh, I also have Mother Gothel's tree to do, but that'll be pretty quick. So next time we'll hopefully finish this area. The valley's coming together. I only have left this part of the glade, the beach, and the sunlit plateau. And then I'll be done. I mean, I have like a little spot in the forest, but I'll probably just do that off stream. I actually don't know if I finished. I have a couple little spots, but we're getting close. We're getting close. I'm gonna see if anybody else is playing so we can go and hang out with them, see what they feel about Reset. If you're on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind liking the stream before you peace out, I would appreciate it. It helps me out and the channel a bunch. Ah, stuck. Okay. And I will be back Probably Sunday. I don't think I'll be back before Sunday, but if you see a stream pop up, I guess that's fun. If you see a stream pop up before that, I guess that's fun. Let me see who's playing. Redirect. Opal is live. Opal is checking out Reset Day. So please stop by, say hey, drop a like for Opal, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves, and I will catch you soon. Goodbye, everybody.